Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is State Representative Brad Halbrook coming to you live on Sunday afternoon. Hey, so it's a cool, brisk Sunday afternoon, about 25 degrees here in East Central Illinois, and it's great to have you. And so, as we're allowing folks to jump on, I just want to remind you of our websites and how you find us. The first website, the official side, would be rephalbrook.com. That's where you can find all things official. Sign up for our weekly e-news that comes out every Friday. And then on the unofficial side, more of the campaign related material, just bradhalbrook.com. And again, the Brad Halbrook on the Facebook with the blue check mark. And then, of course, we've started a new YouTube channel, and you'll want to be able to find us there. This is where this content's showing up. And then also, if you have a question, be sure and drop it in the comments. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to reply to those if there's any questions here this evening, but we'll try to follow up after the stream is over. And follow up with you at that point. So again, rephalbrook.com, bradhalbrook.com. Just wanted to give you an update of the coming week and kind of what happened, a few things that did or didn't happen last week. So like we talked about a week ago Sunday night, session was canceled this week and this past week. And guess what? It's canceled again this coming week. So we were supposed to be in Springfield 12 days in January, and we only made it there once. They canceled 11 days out of the 12. However, there was some committee action that did happen. They're doing that all remote, and you can find all of that committee action if you just go to ilga.gov. You can find all of that there. And so there was some remote committee action. There was a bill that got a lot of folks interested in what was going on in Springfield this week. It's called HB 4244, kind of revved up there first of the week. It was to establish a vaccination registry. And what was interesting, by committee time, Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock, there was over 13,000 opposition witness slips that had been filed to that bill. And apparently, just before a 9 a.m. committee start time, there was an announcement made that they failed to get a quorum. And so they did not even gavel in, my understanding, or they gavelled in and gavelled out because lack of a quorum. So I just checked a little while ago. The bill is still sitting there, HB 4244. It would create a vaccination registry. You can still go and file witness slips. And when I checked just a couple hours ago, 18,000 opposition witness slips had been filed. So I think your witness slips are effective, and I would keep filing those those witness slips in the meantime. Also, we continue to have traveling office hours. Tomorrow night, we will be in Tower Hill, 4 to 5:30. And again, you can go to rephalbrook.com and find out about the event tomorrow evening, the traveling office hours tomorrow evening, and then the future ones that we have scheduled. We've got scheduled to be somewhere throughout the district nearly every Monday night for the next several weeks. Again, like I said earlier, session for this coming week is canceled. And so as we look out into the next week, we are scheduled to go back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of February. The 2nd on Wednesday at noon is scheduled to be the governor's State of the State and budget speech. I think they're going to put that all into one this year. So it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out, whether we will get there or not next week, and if they continue to cancel or if they will have us come into that. So anyhow, just want to remind you, you can go to ilga.gov and you can find out all the details about scheduling, about bills, the status of them, whatever the case might be. You can find all of that there also. And I'm just taking a real quick look here at the comments. Yeah, what about the resolution to stop the Safety Act? I assume you're talking about the Safety Act that was passed a year ago in lame duck session. I'm not sure about a resolution. I know there's lots of bills that have been filed to repeal and the like. And so they're just waiting to get released through rules and into a substantive committee, if they ultimately will get released out of rules and into a substantive committee. So with that, let's move on to more of the political side. And again, you can find us there, bradhalbrook.com. We noticed, I guess, a week ago last Friday, Governor Pritzker put $90 million into his own campaign fund. So that's quite a dramatic amount of dollars. If you remember, back in his primary, he put I believe it was $70 million of his own money to win his governor the Democrat, just the primary. And I don't remember now what the total dollars was for the entire race. I can get that. We can talk about that later. Also on Monday, kind of a shocker that hit the airwaves. A mayor from Aurora, a Democrat mayor from Aurora, Richard Irvin, announced his candidacy for the Republican nominee for governor. And so, quite remarkable. The stuff that we see shows that he has voted 4 out of the last 5 times in Democrat primaries. So I'm not sure how this gentleman, who has campaigned and advocated for Democrats at every level and across the state, and why he has decided to enter into the um, Republican primary for governor. And what's most interesting is Republican state representative from the district just to the west of me here, Avery Bourne, has sided with him to be the lieutenant governor. So we'll see how that plays out. Also, just wanted to talk about, we had been pitching an event yesterday. It was a statewide day of action. We held one here in Shelby County, had several people turned out. It was a cool, brisk day yesterday to be out getting signatures, but we were met with the door with some enthusiasm. People were excited to see us, and it was a chilly day to be out. So I don't know how it went across the state, but we were able to get out and see some folks on that day of action to start getting signatures. And to that point, you can go here. I'm needing help to get on the ballot. We've got about 6 weeks until the 1st of March to get signatures. And if you would be so kind to go to bradhalbrook.com and look for the tab Help Get Brad on the Ballot 2022. You can download and print off one of my petitions, and the instructions is there, and it'll tell you all about it, or just give me a call or a text or comment here in the Facebook or on the YouTube, and we'll be sure to follow up with you, or leave us a note on the website where you get that petition. Would be fantastic. But again, we got about 6 weeks or until the 1st of March to get that work all done. Also, last Tuesday, we started the first round of pizza, petitions, and politics in Shelby County and around the district. We were in Shelbyville at Joe's Pizza, had a great turnout Tuesday night. A couple of appellate judge candidates, and all our local candidates were there, and myself. And again, we had a great time of food and fun and fellowship, and signed a lot of petitions, got a lot of work done there in a couple hours. Our next one will be this Tuesday night in Sigel. Sigel, for those that aren't familiar with that town. It's in the southeastern corner of Shelby County, and it actually maybe is a little bit closer to Cumberland and Effingham County, but it is actually in the southeast corner of Shelby County. We'll be there tomorrow night at Tuesday night, 6 to 8 o'clock at Crampy's Cafe, right next to Kaz Bar. Many of you know where that is. So again, one other event I want to continue to talk about, and you can find all about these events, that the pizza parties, right now, the ones we're having in Shelby County at shelbycountyrepublicans.com. But Saturday, the 5th of February, election integrity training. The good folks at Illinois Conservative Union will be here at the Lake Shelbyville Visitor Center, and they will be doing a 3-hour training on election integrity. And so if you're an election judge, poll watcher, or interested in anything at all around elections, you will want to be there. You go to Shelby County GOP.com, shelbycountyrepublicans.com, look for the calendar tab, and it'll take you right there. There is an RSVP link. There is no cost to attend. However, we would encourage you to send us an RSVP so that we can make proper accommodations. Seating is limited, but we just want to make sure that we have room for everybody and all of the accommodations there for everyone. And again, I just want to remind you that the pizza, politics, petitions, and politics events, shelbycountyrepublicans.com. You can find all of these events at the calendar. We'll be announcing events across the new 108, or I'm sorry, the new 107. We'll be announcing events for those coming up here mid-February on. They will be at my website, bradhalbrook.com. You can follow that along as we go. So guys, with that, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you for tuning in with us here on a Sunday evening. Guys, stay safe, stay warm, and we will talk to you